Now, speaking of Kickstarters, we've got a few interesting ones that have caught our eye this week. Starting off with one that I think you've been working on some prototypes of.
Yes.
Let's see what you've got here.
So this is from CrowdForge Studios,
Mm-hmm.
and this is his Metromorph set. It's called. So these are prototypes, so there are going to be some differences between what we have in front of us and the final product.
Let's just get a closer look here. Oh, wow.
But essentially what it is, it
These
sort
are
of
very nice.
harkens back to the sort of 90s GW cardboard buildings, and that's exactly the sort of thing he wants. A very quick way to put a lot of scenery on the table that can be built up and then broken down again without taking half your game time to actually get the table put together, which is always good, I feel. And these, even though they're prototypes, the print quality and the detail on the actual boards themselves is absolutely fantastic. They're all double-sided, and it's different on both sides, so you're not getting a lot of repeating patterns whenever you're building. And they come with a set of little sort of either T-shape, cross-shape, or L-shape fasteners, little black doohickeys. So the idea is the core set, I think, looks like you can kind of make like 5 buildings or more or less, depending on how mad you go with it, because it is infinitely modular for a given value of infinite. But what I really like is some of the touches he's done. So we've got 2 buildings here.
Yeah.
You can see the black clips very noticeably on this one. But as part of the Kickstarter, as part of the actual set, these ones are masked because you get little stickers with them.
Oh,
so
that's nice.
You can actually mask off, if you want, all of the clip sections. So while we actually have a set here, and even on the front, if you show the front off here, there's a clip right slap bang in the middle, which has got another little sticker, and all of the stickers have, there's a series of repeating designs, but they're specifically made for floor or wall or the internal corridor, so you can hide all of those clips if you want. If you're like me and you're a bit lazy, you might not want to, because if you are going to do it, put them on first.
Yeah,
because they're very fiddly to stick on whenever you've actually put the buildings together. But yeah, the set itself, the set that we got in the studio here to play with, you can easily make enough to fill a 4x4, and because of the way it's designed, it's great for any of the sort of the GW games. So Kill Team, Necromunda, 40k, they're all great. It will work for all of those. Equally, it will work for sort of industrial sci-fi, so possibly your Fallout games, that sort of thing. A lot of it has worked on a 3-inch square as your base. So you've either got 3-inch or maybe a 6-inch by 3-inch, which means Dead Zone. Warpath, the Mantic games, it's ideal for that as well.
Good, yeah.
Infinity, if you kind of like a grimy, down and dirty kind of look, or Osprey's Rogue Star. So as a generic set of sci-fi industrial buildings, I think it's spot on. It does exactly what you want it to do, and build and breakdown time is so quick because it is just sets of clips, so you're not having to worry about too much fiddling, and it's solid enough when it goes up there. Well, as long as you put bits at every corner type of thing, you know, you're not going to have any problem with it collapsing onto you.
You said it's not too fiddly. I remember walking past seeing you with the stickers.
Yeah. Sticking the stickers on afterwards is fiddly, but if I stickered all of the additional pieces first and then built it, you can build it in the space of a minute.
Now, I absolutely love the look of this. As you said, the print quality is top notch. If I bring that again, but the thing that actually stands out to me is the stickers, because I had some old clip together terrain a while back. I think it was the Terraclips range for Malifaux. And I can't remember if it's printed anymore. And it was very good. It did let me put together an attractive looking board very quickly. Well, relatively quickly, because I roped a friend in to help me build it.
Cheating.
Sorry?
Cheating.
Yeah, exactly. That's what friends are for.
I had to build it myself.
But the problem with it was that there were all these shiny clips everywhere. The addition of the stickers does help blend it all in a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, those little touches are just awesome. Because I don't mind the black to be brutally honest.
Yeah.
I would have absolutely no problem sticking that together because it's functional. It does what I wanted to do. But the fact that you can mask those clips off just by spending, you just sit with a tray in your lap in front of the TV and just stick it away during a program, and then you're good to go and start all your building afterwards. You're fine.
Perfect.
It's all good. It's all good.
So do you know when this will be heading up for Kickstarter?
So he announced this week that it goes for Kickstarter on the 20th, so Tuesday. Now,
Perfect.
he is in Australia, so that Tuesday may be Wednesday, or it might be Monday, because I don't know what time he's putting it up at.
Timey-wimey, wibbly wobbly.
Yeah. So at some point over the next days, with 20 in the middle, it will either be just before or just after. Or maybe he'll stay up really late and do it at, European Central Standard Time, just to really confuse everybody down with him in the Antipodes.
Well, where can people go in the meantime to find out more?
So they can go to CrowdForge Studio. They have a face page at the moment where he's been showing off some bits and bobs that he's done. And there is a website as well, although it's more sort of a holding at the moment until Kickstarter launches. But it does show some of the bits and pieces you can do with this system where they've gone absolutely boogaloo.
Oh, wow.
And this tower is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say probably about 2 foot tall, with balconies, and looks like something out of Mega City 1.
Yes.
It's perfect for a bit of Judge Dredd or Strontium Dog.
I recognise the model that's on top of that.
What is it?
That's the Immortan Trump from Hassle-Free Miniatures.
Oh, wait, what?
It's Immortan Joe from Fury Road, blended with everybody's favourite president currently, the Donald.
You're kidding me. That Immortan
Trump is a legend, the man, the legend. Anyway, yeah. So it goes to show just how not only modular that is, but
how sturdy
it is, and how nuts you can go if you want to go nuts. So yeah, you can. He's aiming for sort of a Lego quality of being able to assemble it in multiple ways.
Yeah.
And I think he's got something that should tick an awful lot of boxes for a lot of people.
Superb. Can you imagine that having a tower like that as the centerpiece of the gaming table?
Yeah, I can very much. Things like the spires from Necro, who used to be the people who sat on top of the world, and then would occasionally, they'd have all the credits. So they'd watch the little gang scuttling around at the bottom, and then go, "I'm just going to go and kill them all now," because that amuses me with my fancy outfit. So yeah, having a big spire in the center and occasionally dropping something onto people below you, it's always good, clean family fun.
Sounds, especially if you can then send someone up the spire to knock them off.
Yeah, good luck with that. Let me know how that works out for you, Sam.
Okay.